The dog days of summer are just coming to an end here in the northern hemisphere. This has been the hottest time of the year, from July 3rd to August 11th. Why the name dog days, anyway? Most people figure it's from the heat and humidity, leaving you panting like a dog. But the truth is actually a little more erudite. That means scholarly. See, it comes from ancient Greece. Every summer, they noticed the star Sirius rose and set alongside the sun. Sirius, known as the dog star, is the brightest star in the visible sky, excluding the sun itself, and it's the crown jewel of the Canis Major constellation. Canis also means dog. They believed the sweltering heat was the result of the light from both the sun and Sirius combining to create, essentially, superpowered sunshine. So whenever Sirius began to rise with the sun, they knew the hottest days, the dog days, had come again. Sirius is just one example of how humanity has always looked to the stars for guidance in the world around us. Another well-known example is Polaris, the North Star, which happens to sit less than 1 degree from the celestial North Pole. The celestial North and South Poles are two fixed points in the visible sky from the northern and southern hemispheres respectively. If you've ever seen a time-lapse of the night sky, it'll appear like all the other stars gradually circle around the unmoving polar star. No matter how the world turns or what seasons pass, the North Star will always hover directly over Earth's North Pole. Like how a compass magnetically points north to guide a traveler, the North Star guides in the same way using the night sky. By the way, if you were wondering, there is a South Star. It's called Sigma Octantis, but unfortunately it's too faint to see with the naked eye, so it doesn't have any practical uses like Polaris. More commonly, a method known as the Southern Cross is used for guidance in the Southern Hemisphere. This is a little bit complicated to explain, so I'll link to a few videos that will explain it in more detail. There's so much more I could say about how the stars have shaped humanity, but there's hundreds of fantastic channels you can go watch that will go into far greater detail than I can. So I just want to leave you instead with one last interesting star fact. Did you know there's a star that was said to be older than the universe itself? It's known as Methuselah's star, after the oldest lived biblical figure. Due to the limitations of technology at the time of its discovery, observable science placed the star at being over 14 billion years old, which is a bit of a problem since all calculations placed the universe itself at being only 13.8 billion years old. Better technology was able to later refine these calculations to the star being close to around 13.7 billion years old. While no longer considered paradoxically older than the universe itself, it's still the oldest known star in the universe. Really makes you think, huh? Well, that'll do it for this one. I hope you learned a couple interesting things about stars. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you're interested in learning more with me. And remember to always look towards the light, starlight or otherwise.